Hi, welcome back to the War Bunker. Today marks the start of our brand new campaign, Raiders of a Lost Ark. Now if you remember in the last campaign, the Tears of New Albion, the whole sector of space, which we're calling the Iceni Sector, has had a weird warp storm around it, and different sections have been kind of like cut off for hundreds of years. The forces, the Imperial Guard that live on New Albion under High Marshal Durnford, are basically spreading out after they were invaded by Orcs and Space Marines, a rogue chapter of Space Marines, and basically particularly looking for the Space Marines to try and really find their nest. They know that the Space Marines are slightly weaker than a normal chapter, which is why they're doing such desperate alliances with people like Orcs, and they're trying to basically destroy the nest so that the planet will be free from any further invasion. Now, as they're doing this, they've heard this, and you know, the warp storm is completely receding. They're hearing a bit of a distress signal from a giant space station that they didn't know exists at all. If you look at the picture here, you'll be able to see a picture of it, and it's basically a giant kind of internal space station, and it's if you ever read Rendezvous with Warhammer or Babylon 5, it's that kind of space station. It's spinning to create its own gravity, and there's a whole world inside. So first up, they're trying to enter by the airlock, which is the very first game that we're playing today. It's simulating the forces of the Imperium trying to land inside the airlock and basically fight their way and form a beachhead. So here we go. This is our battlefields for today. The forces of the Imperium have landed on this landing pad. They've brought Valkyrie to bring several of their forces here. And to their great surprise, there's a whole host of warband of orcs in here who seem to be basically going through the scrap that's throughout the airlock and the landing bays to try and find things. Now obviously a space station of this sophistication is not the kind of thing you'd expect orcs to build. Nope. Usually it's like a hollowed out asteroid with an engine built on. So, as we've said, this campaign is all about getting a foothold within this space station. So we've got a number of objectives. We have objective 1 over there. Objective 2 is by this spaceship. 3 is in that pile of junk there. And 4 is there just where they've landed. I have a whole host of meganobs with their boss inside there, and I'm basically taking the kill cannon option. You see kill cannon, that's the battle wagon. I've got some looters behind and 2 squads of boys plus a Death Dread there, and that's pretty much my force. I've got 250 points in reserve. It sounds, by the way, he just kind of pulled his face. He forgot to put some stuff in reserve. Bad Cameron. We've also got some secret objectives, each to try and achieve. This is the wall of red and white. You've got a massive blob of 40. 40?
Yeah, all the comments are.
Hey, I'm going to look forward to shooting some of them. The Valkyrie is just for decoration to represent a landing craft. A heavy weapons squad, a Lima Russ, some more heavy weapons. You're getting good use out of that. And a couple of veterans there. Mm-hmm. And are they ratlings in there?
No.
Are they just snipers?
You can't see them because they're so small. No, yeah, they're ratlings.
They're much loved ratlings. Metahuman? Well, no, what are they called?
Subhuman.
Subhumans for the win. Which is going to be ironic considering our big reveal. Who has the first turn?
Yeah.
It disappears.
3. I don't know. Roll a die.
We both just put ourselves things on. So if I get higher than this, it's a
I'll
1.
go first.
He'll go first. Cool. So, end of round one. Not really a lot to talk about apart from those. See ya, boys. They got hit quite badly and they ran away. They're kind of running away and failed to regroup. And we think quite likely that's it. They're gonna like
Run away.
Run away, even if they just keep running away. Either I'll get them back this turn, or more than likely they will just go. They would just be completely gone. His blob squad's taken a huge amount of hits, but thanks to quite a lot of cover there, they've managed to duck and cover their way out of it. The plasma thing's not really been that effective. It didn't get hot though. Oh, so that's not too bad. And apart from that, some very lousy orc shooting, but then what else is new? Get round two to come. So this is part of my turn, and I've just rolled for reserves, and two of them come on, and it's time to do a bit of a reveal, because from the bunker there, a lot of hissing and whir, whir, whir has gone on, and these two giant robot-looking things have just basically appeared from those silos. They're sentinels of a sort, one of which is they've basically come out of hibernation, and one is completely out of it and can't do anything this turn, so it makes an initiative roll. And the other one's well and truly in the battle. What are they? Mystery. For now. Right, end of turn two. Big revelation, as we've just covered. Whoever really owns this station is starting to wake up. It's obviously been hibernating in the years that it's been trapped in a warp storm, and all of a sudden the station's automatic defences are turning on. Meanwhile, this was the round of awesome plasma.
No.
Plasma cannon got hot. Guardsman got vaporized. But he has whittled down the orc death thread there. My meganobs have decided to get out and start to walk at this point, and they didn't run away, but they are now running towards one of the objectives to try and hold it. And that was turn two. Quite a zippy turn, really, wasn't it?
Yep.
Cool. Onward to turn three. So, turn three, wasn't it?
Yep.
I decided, do you want to call a walk now? Yes, I did. And I charged my meganobs. I have actually lost a couple thanks to plasma cannon fire. But they've kind of whittled down that unit quite a lot. But because of the fearless rules of Commissar's rule.
Yay.
This is nigh on impossible just to take down. Elsewhere, the Dreadnought machine has kind of charged in, and see those guys that are kind of like doing the runaway dance? They were the guys that were up against him. Talking about things that ran away, the unit we had well over there ran away. And I think that was pretty much all the action for this turn, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Turn four. Okay, combat continues over here. My boys have joined in the fight, because boys like to fight. The sergeant decided to suicidally
issue a challenge
to my orc war boss, and I accepted it. He did nothing. Well, he actually got a couple of hits in, but obviously because he's got mega armor, makes a big deal. and my boss tried to hit him, and he missed with 2 of his attacks. 2 attacks landed, and they got 1, which means it didn't wound. Elsewhere, I've been cutting his last cannon guys down to size, and the guys here haven't fared too well either. You can see them over here, pouring a lot of firepower onto it from there. I've advanced up my looters so that they've got that objective, and over there the Imperial Guard have season objective. So far you've got 3 cards, haven't you?
Yep.
So do you want to just run us through them? So
I got Secure Objective 1, which is that one over there.
Yeah.
I got Big Game Hunter, which was from the
killing the
Dreadnought thingy.
Death Dread.
And I got No Prisoners, which was from the same unit.
Yeah, cool. And I've only got 1, which is about seizing this objective. I suppose I can reveal to you now one of my scorecards is about overwhelming firepower, basically destroying something using firepower, which with orcs just isn't really likely to happen, is it? Okay, here comes final round 5. Okay, last turn. That was round 5. This combat just looks like it'll grind on forever and ever and ever. However, the Orc War boss is dead, and the poor old sergeant died as well, but only just.
Only just.
The war truck here is gone completely.
Kaboom!
The looters inside are kind of scattered, but they are holding objective 2. That is an objective that I hold. I managed to use overwhelming firepower. Overwhelming firepower for orcs. This deserves things. And actually managed to annihilate the team that was there. The Dreadnought machine managed to actually take out the Lehman Russ. That was a bit of a suicidal charge. That objective is contested at the minute, and that is held by the Imperial Guard. So it is, counting it up,
I got 3 cards.
Yeah,
And
plus 2,
the Warlord.
say 2 objectives or whatever, and I've got 2 objectives as well, but I've only got 2 cards, so you've won by 2 points, basically. Well played, well played. Now, while this is going on, obviously, something's started to stir in the space station, and just right at the end, from this side, come these guys. And the Imperial Guard officer can't quite believe what he's seeing, because these guys look awfully like squats or space dwarfs. What's going on? Find out next episode.